Hi folks, Doc here. It's Thursday morning. We got the puller loaded up on the trailer. This is take 2. I was gonna do this the other morning and I woke up at 3 a.m. and heaved my guts all over the place. Wasn't pretty, got sick, had to throw the plans off. Anyways, puller's all loaded up on the trailer and we're ready to get out of town. We're gonna go visit Long Gone Tractor Shop again and see what Chris has been up to. He's got some cool crap on the go and he's not showing it off enough. Gotta talk to that boy. Anyways, I'm gonna visit with Chris, trade some crap. Have a good day. And we're up here in Aurelia getting rained on, and as you can see, the contents of the trailer have changed. I've gotten rid of the puller and I've picked up what is mostly an 88 Polaris 250 Trail Boss ATV. 4-wheel drive, 2-stroke, 250cc chain drive. There's some good parts potential in there. Now we're going to go inside and we're going to introduce you to my buddy Chris, aka Long Gone on YouTube, and have a look at what he's got on the bench. Yep, there's the puller. Goodbye, puller. Hi folks, we're back and we're inside the Long Gone Tractor Shop, and I'd like to introduce you to my buddy Chris. Chris? Chris. Hi,
How you
Chris.
doing, gang?
Hi Chris, I'm Chris.
Hey,
How you
Chris.
doing, Chris?
Good to meet you, Chris.
Fantastic. Chris is a buddy of mine that lives about an hour away from me, and he's got some really cool crap on the go too. Why don't you step him through your project that you got on the bench right now?
Well, it's an interesting one. It's 2 projects at once ended up getting done here. I'm building the wife's tractor, and in my head I'm building my tractor at the same time. Only because you learn from your mistakes. And every time I make a mistake, I thought I can't do that on my tractor. But basically this is the shop tractor, utility tractor. Moving trailers, hauling dirt in the garden, whatever you want. Hauling my tent out into the bush to go camping.
I like a good utility build.
Yeah, you can't build everything you want in one tractor, but this is kind of be a Swiss Army knife of sorts. I can go out, have some fun with it, but it's also going to do my work around here. So, but Jeep inspired, obviously. It's not a Jeep build, but I'm going for that kind of look, that vibe.
No, but I love what you're getting with it so far. The Jeep box and the fenders, this is just fantastic.
This one I'll be plowing snow in the winter, you know, all that mundane stuff that we all got to do, but...
Gonna cut grass?
No.
Good.
No.
Because I'd hate to think you were using a lawn tractor for cutting grass. I'd have to,
yeah.
like, just spank you right off of YouTube.
No, I got a disposable one for that. This one's too good for that sort of thing. But I jokingly referred to it the other day on a post as the no plastic craftsman. And other than the Chinese motors sitting in place on it right now, I'm kind of sticking to that.
Now you said that engine is not going on this particular unit though, right?
No, I just I sat that one up there just to see how it looked on a tractor. Get some ideas of size and scale and stuff for when I start building that tractor. Also just a shortage of space, you know, you need a place to put stuff, and that was a good spot.
So why don't you step us through what the drive line is going to look like on this thing?
Okay, we're going 16 horse Oppie.
Vertical shaft?
Vertical shaft.
Alright.
It's going to drive through the standard double pulley clutch that's already under here to our Peerless T-Box.
Boy, that looks familiar.
Which some people might recognize. Into a 2300 rear differential. Pretty standard fare. I like this option versus the twisting the belt that was going on before. I just didn't see that as reliable. So standard stuff, nothing exotic. It's not the 35 horsepower Vanguard I was dreaming of.
Oh, dude. I'm sorry.
It'll do. It'll do. But yeah, 16 horse in the wife's tractor and a 15 horse in mine. So that way she can't complain. So you got more power.
Yeah.
I just won't pulley swap hers as hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, this transaxle here, that's a standard Peerless 2300 open diff?
Yep, it's not locked.
And it's going to remain that way?
For now.
For now? Okay, well that's where you're going to come out on top, because the dock-locked Peerless 2317 is going in your machine, right?
That's right.
That's a man. All right, that's
See,
good.
and it's easy to pull that kind of stuff over on the woman because she doesn't understand what's inside the stuff. She just sees parts and pieces, and so yeah, she just goes brain numb listening to.
Well, all you got to say is, look, honey, you got a Peerless 2300, I got a Peerless 2300. It's all good, equality and all that crap.
That's
Right.
I got new back tires for mine. She's got new front tires on hers. Like it all works out.
Oh, but you got you some swamp lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be a match set of 4 swamp lights on mine, I think.
Sounds good to me.
Just I'm compulsive that way, I guess. It'll be interesting. Anyway, I've never built anything this hardcore or this ambitious. It's always just been modding tractors that already existed, like everybody else. This one, I just had a dream one night. I saw what it should look like, and poking away at making it look like I saw it in my head.
That's kind of what's wrong with us, eh? You know, you got people dreaming of sugar plum fairies dancing in their heads, and you got guys dreaming of dancing girls with big bazongas, and we're thinking about tractors, diffs, meaty tires, and 35 horse vanguards. Help me!
It is.
But it's all good.
People joke it's an addiction, and I didn't realize until I got involved that, yeah, all of a sudden I'm thinking about it when I'm sleeping. And I get up in the morning eating breakfast, I'm thinking about what I want to do out here in the shop to, further the build.
Yeah, it's like Richard Dreyfuss with the mashed potatoes in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. You start, just totally obsessing over it, and there you go. But I like the fact that you used the word ambitious to describe this build, and personally, that's what I'm really digging about the whole thing. Is it is ambitious, not to detract from the guys that do, the standard throw some tires on a lawn tractor and maybe lock the diff and perhaps lift it and slap some lights and maybe even a winch on it. I like to see the really ambitious stuff where you say, you know what, I'm just going to go completely bonkers on this thing, turn it into something it was never meant to be, and use it for stuff it was never intended to be used for, and just basically go out there and blaze your own trail. And that's something that I have always appreciated seeing, and that's something that I've always strived to do, and that's what I like to see in others. So this build I am going to be watching very closely, and I might even be getting a few fingerprints on it myself, which I think would be really cool. And I'm really looking forward to when you get closer to completion with this build and your other build, and going out and romping the crap out of them.
Absolutely, that's the point of all of this.
So we're definitely going to be cutting some romp videos when this is all said and done too. From my end, I mean, obviously Commando is a little bit closer to being done than Gorilla is, and I've got a couple of other build plans in the works, and I know a lot of you have been rattling my cage going, when the hell's the Bannerman build going to be complete? Well, yet another part of the Bannerman sitting outside on the trailer that I just showed you. So, I mean, that's going to be a long-running build, but it is an ambitious build. That's going to kill me. Either I'm going to kill it or it's going to kill me, but something's going to happen out of that deal.
Oh, sir, if you're not ambitious in your builds and you're not doing it right, although this is the most ambitious build I've done to date, as far as pure fabrication or creating a tractor out of nothing, my next one's going to be even more ambitious. Maybe not in the same way, maybe more mechanically ambitious, or, whatever it's going to be. But
if you're not challenging yourself, what's the point?
If you don't learn something out of it, you're wasting your time. I'm no metal fabricator, but there's a lot of people that can't do what I've already done. But it ain't that hard if you put your mind to it. Practice,
Well, and you only got to please yourself, really. I mean, it's not perfect. It's handmade. It's a one-off. It's you creating. It's you learning. It's you exploring.
Mm-hmm.
It's you that's got to be happy with it.
And that's it. If you're not happy with it, again, there's no point in doing it.
Nope. And if somebody else isn't happy with it, tough. It's mine.
I'm not building any of my machines to make anybody else happy. It's what I saw in my head that I want to create, or an idea that I had that I want to follow through. I really don't care what anybody thinks, but I'm pretty sure that whatever comes out of here, it'll be different than what comes out of most other shops. Bottom line.
Oh, absolutely. Very unique, very cool. I mean, this is just one of those things where forever on out, whenever a picture is splashed on the internet somewhere, people are going to know exactly whose build that is.
Yeah, yeah. I've already been told there the picture I posted of just the front end sitting on the lift in that it was a killer shot, and that I think somebody commented it was the first tractor they seen that pulled off the front fenders good.
Yeah, and I was a little pissed because that was a buddy of mine, and I'm like, well, I did front fenders, and I thought they looked pretty cool, but yeah.
Yeah, that was my first thought too. When
Yeah, I know
read
who
the
that was.
comment.
He's a bastard.
Yeah, we got a few tractors ahead in the head to deal with. Future plans, future builds. We'll have to work on getting the public better access to what's going on in here.
Yes, and that's why I'm going to keep pushing your ass and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Do some more videos, and if I got to come up more often and shoot with you and help you shoot and do a bunch of romps and crap like that, then so be it. What the hell? Let's have a good time. We're not getting any younger, and this, none of this stuff's going to land us in jail. I hope. So it's all good, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to getting out there on the trails and meeting some new people.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we got enough local folks that we can hook up with within an hour or two's radius and have a good time with.
Perfect.
In the meantime, I had a hell of a good time coming up here today and trading junk with you again.
Yeah,
and,
it's always a pleasure.
It was nice to introduce you to the audience, and it was good trading junk with you, as always.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't be the last.
And I'm going to hit the road again and get back to the home front and try and finish out what I was hoping to do for this week, which still isn't happening, which is another trade deal for some more parts and goodies. So, ladies and gentlemen, long gone. It was good.
Good to meet you, gang.
And for the rest of you folks, thanks for tuning in, watching, subscribing Sprocket's Garage on YouTube. And until next time, take care of yourself. Hey folks, I'm back. I want to introduce you to... See, this is the part where editing becomes magical.
No doubt.
Because I can say, I fucked up that shot, and nobody sees that part. Fantastic.